Today, we're diving into a dramatic and high-stakes clash between two companies from very different worlds. Apple, the global tech powerhouse, and Masimo, a trailblazer in medical technology. Their story is more than just a business rivalry, it's a collision of visions, ambitions, and the future of health technology itself. On one side stands Apple, an iconic name synonymous with innovation, design, and the seamless integration of technology into our daily lives. From the iPhone to the Apple Watch, Apple has a reputation for transforming complex technology into must-have essentials, shaping the way millions of people interact with the world. On the other side is Masimo, a company perhaps less known to the average consumer, but revered in the medical community. Masimo's expertise lies in developing cutting-edge, life-saving pulse oximetry devices, trusted by hospitals and healthcare professionals around the globe, to monitor patients' vital signs with unmatched precision. Apple's vision was to transform its smartwatch from a simple fitness tracker into a personal health guardian, putting powerful health monitoring tools on every wrist. Meanwhile, Masimo remained focused on delivering medical-grade accuracy, ensuring that every reading could mean the difference between life and death in critical care settings. The two worlds collided when Apple set its sights on bringing advanced health features, like blood oxygen monitoring, to the masses. These were features Masimo had spent decades perfecting, investing in research, patents, and clinical validation. Suddenly, the line between consumer tech and medical innovation began to blur. This convergence set the stage for a high-stakes legal showdown, with both companies claiming ownership over the technology that could revolutionize how millions monitor their health. The courtroom became the new battleground, where patents, trade secrets, and years of innovation were put under the microscope. Apple's bold move into health tech was seen by some as visionary, but to Masimo, it felt like an invasion, an encroachment on territory they had painstakingly carved out through years of dedication and expertise. The central question emerged: where is the line between inspiration and imitation? When does building on existing ideas cross into copying? And who truly deserves credit and control over technology that could impact lives on such a massive scale? As Apple pushed forward with its ambitious plans, Masimo prepared to defend its hard-won innovations, rallying its engineers, legal teams, and supporters for a fight that would test the limits of both technology and the law. And so began a battle that would not only shake the foundations of both the tech and medical industries, but also raise profound questions about the future of innovation, competition, and the very nature of progress itself. Not long ago, a watch just told time. It was a simple tool, reliable, elegant, and often a cherished accessory passed down through generations. For decades, the humble wristwatch was a symbol of punctuality and style, but its purpose was clear and singular: to keep us on schedule. Now, it's a mini computer on your wrist. Today's smartwatches are packed with technology that would have seemed like science fiction just a few years ago. With a simple tap or swipe, you can access a world of information and tools, all from your wrist. Smartwatches let you text, call, pay, and track your day, all without your phone. They keep you connected to friends, family, and work, even when your phone is out of reach. Need to pay for coffee? Just tap your watch. Missed a call? Glance at your wrist. It's convenience redefined. But what really changed the game? Health and fitness features. Suddenly, your watch wasn't just about time or tech, it became a partner in your well-being. Suddenly, your watch became a coach, a motivator, and a health monitor. It cheers you on during workouts, reminds you to stand up, and even nudges you to breathe when life gets stressful. Step tracking, heart rate alerts, sleep monitoring, even ECGs. These features made smartwatches essential. They help you understand your body in ways that were once only possible in a doctor's office, giving you real-time feedback and insights. People love the motivation and the peace of mind these devices provide. For many, it's about feeling in control, knowing you're taking steps, literally and figuratively, toward better health. Stories abound of watches alerting users to hidden health issues, sometimes saving lives. There are countless accounts of people discovering heart problems or irregular rhythms, all thanks to a gentle buzz on their wrist. That promise, a guardian on your wrist, made these devices personal and important. It's not just about data, it's about feeling protected, supported, and cared for every single day. And it's this very technology that landed Apple in the middle of a massive legal fight. As these devices become more vital, the competition and the stakes only grow higher. The stakes? The future of health on your wrist. As we look ahead, the question isn't just what smartwatches can do, but how they'll shape our lives, our health, and even the world of technology itself. The legal battle ignited when Apple introduced blood oxygen monitoring in the Apple Watch Series 6. This feature, measuring SpO2, was a leap for personal health tech. Masimo, a pioneer in pulse oximetry, saw Apple's move as a direct challenge. Masimo claimed Apple's sensors used their patented technology, decades in the making. They argued Apple's feature wasn't innovation, but infringement. Masimo filed a lawsuit, saying Apple's watch copied their methods for measuring blood oxygen. The fight wasn't just about money, it was about protecting innovation. Masimo warned that letting big companies take tech from specialists would stifle progress. This lawsuit became the opening shot in a war over the future of wearable health. The question, who really owns the tech on your wrist? Masimo's claims went beyond patents. They accused Apple of targeting their secrets. Masimo said Apple pretended to seek partnership, only to poach key employees with inside knowledge. They alleged Apple hired away top engineers, including their former chief medical officer, to gain access to trade secrets. Masimo argued this was a calculated move to absorb their innovations without paying. A separate lawsuit over these claims ended in a mistrial, but the accusations lingered. For Masimo, this was a David versus Goliath struggle to protect their core technology. The backstory fueled the intensity of the ongoing patent war. In November 2025, a California jury delivered a bombshell verdict. Apple had infringed Masimo's blood oxygen patents. The result? Apple was ordered to pay Masimo $634 million in damages. This was a huge win for Masimo and a rare blow to Apple. Masimo's CEO called it a victory for small innovators everywhere. Apple, unsurprisingly, disagreed, insisting their engineers develop the tech independently. Apple vowed to appeal, arguing their work was original. The legal fight is far from over, with appeals likely to drag on for years. Still, the verdict raised the stakes for both companies. Masimo gained leverage, while Apple faced pressure to defend its reputation and products. The battle for the future of wearable health was only heating up. Before the $634 million verdict made headlines, Apple and Masimo were already locked in a fierce legal showdown at the International Trade Commission, or ITC. This wasn't just a typical patent dispute, it was a high-stakes battle between two tech giants, each determined to shape the future of wearable technology. The ITC, a powerful government agency, became the arena for this clash, with both companies presenting their cases in hopes of gaining the upper hand. In late 2023, the ITC delivered a bombshell ruling. Apple's latest smartwatches were found to infringe on Masimo's patented blood oxygen technology. The decision triggered a dramatic U.S. sales ban, hitting right before the busy holiday shopping season and sending shockwaves through the tech world. Suddenly, Apple Watch displays in stores across the country were empty, and headlines warned of a major tech product being pulled from shelves. Apple moved quickly, scrambling to find a solution. In a matter of days, the company disabled the blood oxygen feature on affected models, hoping to comply with the ruling and get their watches back into stores. It was a rare moment when a tech giant had to make a public concession, and it left many wondering how much innovation could be stifled by legal battles. For customers, the impact was immediate and personal. Shoppers who bought new Apple Watches discovered a key health feature was missing, proof that courtroom decisions can ripple out to everyday people. Some felt frustrated, while others questioned whether their devices would ever be fully restored. Behind the scenes, Apple's engineers raced to redesign the sensor at the heart of the dispute. After intense scrutiny, U.S. Customs approved the updated design, allowing Apple to restore the blood oxygen feature and resume sales. It was a technical and legal victory, but the story didn't end there. Masimo, however, wasn't satisfied. The company challenged Apple's new design, arguing that it still infringed on their intellectual property. The legal teams on both sides dug in, preparing for another round of arguments and filings. The dispute escalated, with each side fighting not just for money, but for control over the future of wearable health technology. Negotiations grew tense, and the stakes kept rising as both companies refused to back down. The ITC's ability to block products at the border underscored just how much power regulatory agencies hold in shaping the tech landscape. For Apple and Masimo, the consequences were enormous. Millions of dollars, and their reputations were on the line. Apple's workaround kept them in the market, but the legal war was far from over. Each new development was closely watched by industry insiders, investors, and consumers alike, all wondering who would ultimately prevail. For everyday consumers, the saga was a stark reminder that even the most innovative products can be interrupted by courtroom drama. The battle over the Apple Watch wasn't just about technology, it was about who gets to define the future. And as the legal fight dragged on, one thing was clear. The saga was far from over, and the outcome could shape the tech industry for years to come. The $634 million verdict is just one battle in a sprawling legal war. Apple is appealing the verdict, insisting their technology is original. They're also fighting to overturn the ITC's import ban on their watches. Meanwhile, Masimo is challenging customs approval of Apple's redesigned sensor. The ITC has launched a new investigation into Apple's updated watches. Other cases simmer, including a trade secrets lawsuit that could be retried. In a twist, Apple even won a separate case against Masimo over design patents. Both sides are attacking on multiple fronts, with no end in sight. The conflict is bitter, high stakes, and growing more complex by the day. The outcome will shape the future of wearable health tech. What does this mean for you? Legal battles have already led to watches sold without key features, proof that courtroom drama can affect your gadgets. If Apple loses future appeals, companies may hesitate to add advanced health sensors, slowing innovation. But a win for Masimo could empower smaller innovators and encourage more partnerships. For now, if you own an Apple Watch with blood oxygen monitoring, it still works. The fight is over new sales, not existing devices. The outcome will shape what health tools you'll have on your wrist in the future. What's next? The appeals process for Apple's massive penalty could take years. The ITC's new investigation into Apple's redesigned sensor is a wild card. Another ban could force Apple to negotiate. A settlement is possible, with Apple paying Masimo royalties or a lump sum. This case is about more than two companies. It's a landmark for wearable health tech. The outcome will set the rules for how big tech and medical specialists compete and collaborate. Will tech giants build their own features or partner with experts? The answer will ripple across the industry. For now, we watch as the future of health on your wrist hangs in the balance.